Star. For you two, I have an apology. I'm very sorry about the brouhaha at lunch. I promise you it was not typical of me.
No, typically she's only bonkers around me. Look, we were relieved that you were really only yelling and screaming at Clint.
Look, I think the planets are just seriously awry. Things are wild enough around here without you being...
Cracked.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Why are they wild?
Well, Blair's back.
Really? She's ahead of schedule. Is she supposed to be out on her own so soon?
If you'll excuse me, I have some business I have to attend to. Todd will fill you in.
Well, don't let me keep you.
Thanks for understanding, and thank you for coming by tonight.
Good night. Okay, guess you and I have some catching up to do, hmm?
So Blair checked herself out of rehab last week. I mean, not exactly the move of a fit parent, if you ask me.
Just save that for your editorial page.
She showed up at my door, right? She's totally out of control. She's knocking stuff over with crutches.
It's hard to blame her.
Whose side are you on, anyway?
Stars.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew that. Look, Blair's the one who asked me for a divorce. If she can't handle the reality of it, don't blame me.
Well, nobody's blaming you, but we both know it's much more complicated than that.
No, it's only complicated if you let it be complicated. I'm not going to let it be complicated. I know what's best for Shorty. I mean, under the circumstances, she belongs here with me. That's why I made sure that that's what happened.
Have you ever tried to reason with Blair, really?
Dorian's trying to keep her that way, and I got to watch my step, or I'm going to be the next one under Dorian's steamroller.
So Blair is in a terrible frame of mind.
Yeah. I mean, she's pushed herself totally over the edge.
A minute ago, you were chalking that up to your advantage.
All right, don't tell anybody, but this might be a moment of compassion.
Oh, well, I can keep a secret.
Well, I want to do what's best for Blair.
Do you? Letting her see Star on a regular basis would go a long way toward that end.
Well, we did that. We worked out a visit thing, a schedule, plan, whatever.
Good.
And she was short on cash, so I gave her her old job back at the Sun.
Did you really? Do you think she's up to that?
She will be eventually.
It's good of you to be so civil.
Don't you call me civilized.
I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry.
Look, don't read too much into this, all right?
What is reading?
I thought everything was pretty much under control, all right? Then she comes here, she goes bananas, she collapsed. They carted her off in an ambulance back to rehab.
That's terrible.
Yeah, some kind of muscle spasms or something. They say she's going to be okay. She just was pushing herself too hard. Yeah.
It's Kevin. My mother there?
You want to talk to your mommy? It's your #1 son.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mom? Hi, it's me. I think you better get over to the emergency room now.
Why? What's going on?
They're bringing Jesse in.
Jesse?
So how's Eli doing?
Eli? Well...
Otherwise, to agree with you, otherwise we would not entrust you with the banner while we're away. So maybe you should relax, sweetheart.
Yeah, right, Kevin. Why don't you relax?
Todd. Hey, hi. You well, I hope?
Oh, I'd say very is the proper response. We had a sudden urge to play hooky from work and have a quiet cup of coffee together.
I wonder where they go for a noisy cup of coffee.
So is it true what I hear? You and Clinton are going out of town?
Yes. Just for a few weeks. I'm going to Italy to see Joey, then I'm going to London for a conference, and Clint's going to his ranch.
Well, I didn't ask where you were going, but, no, you shouldn't do that. Because the Sun's going to clobber the banner if nobody's at the wheel.
Wow, how sweet of you to be concerned. But in fact, Kevin will be in the driver's seat.
Well, that'll get you where I want you to go. Only fast.
Hello? Oh, gross.
I'm sure you don't want the quiet cup of coffee to go getting cold on you.
In other words, leave.
No problem at all.
Kevin, you know, now that you're in charge, tell Cassie that I am more than willing to take her back at the Sun.
Cassie's not looking for work.
No, but what's going to happen when the banner circulation starts to stink? You're going to have to fire off some of those extra reporters.
Well, Cassie's hardly what I would call an extra reporter.
Oh, let's see now. Who can you fire? Okay, so no, it wouldn't be the great freelance Mel Hayes, no way. And I doubt that the heir and editor apparent is going to get the axe.
Todd, shut up.
But tell Cassie, if she comes back to work for me, she's going to have to give up some of those juicy benefits she's got there. So,
Kevin.
Boy, you're just pure class, aren't you, Todd? Taya, it was really nice to see you.
Yes, maybe we can do lunch when you get back in
Oh,
town.
that would be lovely. Thank you.
Excuse me, but would you like to tell me what just happened here? Because I just don't get it. That marriage is about as genuine as a $50 Van Gogh. But you open your arms to them. What Cassie and I have is rock solid, yet you're keeping us at arm's length. Now, why?
Why? I can't help it. Come on.
Oh, let me count the waves. Listen, I realize baiting Kevin somewhere between a hobby and a religion for you. Just try to resist the urge.
What? You don't think it's fun to be mean to Kevin?
I admit there's a certain satisfaction to playing the happily married woman in front of a man who dumped me, but you're the one who needs to come off as a good egg for PR value in any new custody challenge.
I got it.
Well, then listen to your lawyer. Be careful. Keep out of Kevin's face. And another thing, use a fork.
Kevin, the two situations are entirely dissimilar. In the
What's up with your mother?
I don't know. It just seemed like she was being friendly to me.
Okay. Cassie, that's a fetching handbag. And nice tie, Kevin.
How's married life? You ought to remember.
Come on. Let's go.
What is going on around here?
I have no idea. But whatever stunt he's pulling, you can guarantee it's not going to be his last.
Come on. Take it. I went all the way to Rhodey's to get you this clam sauce. Okay, there's a start. Would you like some coffee? Oh, the silent treatment. Would it hurt to say good morning? I mean, am I such a terrible person? You know, you won't get me out of Todd's life this way. You know, in fact, if you make things difficult, he won't like it one bit. The whole point is to prove to the court that we are a loving, stable family for Star. You have to do your part, too. Face it, we are both in it for the clams. Yours are edible, mine are bankable. Make you a deal. If you won't blow it for me, I will not blow it for you, okay? You know, this is about Todd and Star, you know. Or don't you care about them either? Me, me, me. Is that all you can think about? Listen, buddy, if you want to get love, you've got to give love. I'm arguing with a bird.
Yeah. Sounds like you're losing the argument, too.
I never even heard of some of these single malts.
Well, Indigo seems to be a place where people are more interested in quality.
Be one big happy family for Star. See, he's gonna blow the whole thing.
Come on, you call that cooperation?
I'm serious. Animals pick up vibes from their owners.
Now, look, I don't squawk at you, all right?
If we were really a couple, he wouldn't show me such disrespect. Somebody could figure that out and use him as a material witness to prove that our marriage is a fraud.
I wouldn't want that.
Well, speak to the bird.
I'll leave the bird alone. Give him something else to chew on. Here.
For me?
No, it's for the bird. Of course it's for you. Come on, take it.